advantage zone.
Biohazard.
Help her. What are you waiting for? Do it. Do the thing.
Or is she?
I don't know. Go help
Is she
her.
in here?
Maybe she's where the handgun is, and you just passed over 800
Oh,
times.
okay, well, I'll check. Oh, I do have to fight her, okay.
She has Wesker teleports.
Wee.
Fucking, when I'm editing this, I'm gonna slow that down when she's zipping down that hallway to see how dumb it looks.
Yes!
Where the fuck are you?
Oh look, it's becoming daylight. This all took place over the course of one singular night.
That is also insane.
Well, I think that was the same for like the original Resident Evil, and Resident Evil 2, and maybe even Resident Evil 3,
Yeah.
and Resident Evil 4, maybe. Maybe that was a few days.
No, RE4 is definitely a time span.
Okay.
There's a few cuts.
It's
There's a couple
definitely like
times
a couple
Leon
of
gets
days
knocked
then.
the fuck out.
Yeah. But it might only be a couple of days. And Resident Evil 5 might just be a day.
Resident Evil 5's an afternoon. No, actually, there's some time passage there, too. Because there's
You're
the...
gonna be one of us. And then maybe you'll play nicely.
Please do better with your subtitling.
Not playing.
No! Get that away from me!
The syringe was bouncing around in his hand.
About me.
Trying to.
Go back home.
Now, maybe I don't have to shoot her.
Yeah, you probably just had to block a few times. I don't even know if that actually does damage.
It doesn't look like it. Because it's not real. What? What?
It's getting psycho trippy. No, it's taped closed. Can't open that.
Okay.
Yep, why not?
Did you go back up here now?
Sure. Yeah, just block. She can't get by that.
See, you're conditioned to block, so you don't actually get to see her doing stuff. But she doesn't actually do anything, which I
Nothing
can't...
interesting,
Oh,
anyways.
hi, Evie.
Get away!
Getting mixed messages. Now you're just gonna kill us. Why don't you just fucking start doing that? Gameplay! Look at this gameplay!
Away from me! Stop! 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 No!
Yes.
No! No! No!
Yep.
Good job, you stabbed Grandma.
Fucking... I'm just realizing that mine section took like 10 minutes. Oh good, she's dead forever.
This is also exceedingly dumb. I'm melting, I'm melting.
Become one with the goo. I'm pumped for this boss fight. Take him out with the knife. Oof. I wonder if getting up in her face is an instant kill. Maybe it doesn't matter.
I think I beat her.
Really?
Yeah, I'm the best.
I think there's just like a little bit more. Yeah, you gotta kill the big one. You're out of ammo.
Oh, I can't switch weapons.
You can't switch weapons?
No, I can.
Okay.
But I can't access my menu.
What? Why not?
I don't know.
Are you on the ground? Is that why?
Yep.
Wow. That sucks. That's not great. That's... Is it because it's a cutscene? Because this has to happen?
Oh, yeah. No, I'm
What's
okay.
the point?
Hmm?
The fuck's the point?
Tension.
Really?
Yes.
It's not tense when you run out of ammo and you realize you can't access your menu where you have more guns. So you're like, oh, this is supposed to happen. Unless you fucking die. If you fucking die, it's gonna be pretty good. Because that means the game totally fucked up. That's amazing!
Wow.
They say you can't access your inventory, and then they just fucking kill you because you can't shoot your guns.
Yep.
I hope it starts you right back where you were.
Oh, I hit the manage item button. I hit manage items as a button.
Oh. So was it you fucking up?
No.
No.
How could it be me fucking up?
I don't know, it's happened before.
Yeah, that's fair.
Maybe you should put your handgun in there.
My handguns doesn't fucking have ammo left.
Oh. Well, that's fucking dumb. What if you do run out of ammo?
Ugh. I don't have a good answer for that. I mean, I guess I could make,
Ammo?
I could make some ammo.
You probably should make some ammo.
No, I don't need to.
Oh, okay, if you say so.
You know why?
Why? Oh. Okay, why not, right? Good, now you get to unload your magnum in her. Get to phase 2 immediately.
Why does everyone like me?
Like, that's vaguely sad.
Yeah, it's kinda. They're trying something. But they're both, in this particular case, they're both trying too hard and not hard enough somehow.
Yeah, exactly. Well, because the entire game she spends the time being a sniveling shit villain, and then when she loses, she's like, "Why does everyone hate me?" No.
Fuck, I still can't believe that. You can't change your weapons if you have no ammo. There's just nothing you can do.
Yep. So if you're dumb enough like me to give your bombs equipped.
Saving the Magnum for phase 2.
Yep.
Alright. Hopefully that pays off.
Oh well.
We'll see. Getting pretty close. I feel like this gun doesn't do that much damage.
Oh, that's fucking phenomenal.
It's pretty good.
Oh, that's useless. The machine gun is truly the most useless.
Yeah, it's not great.
Enhanced handgun.
You should use the flamethrower.
I'm gonna use the grenade launcher.
Yeah, that's what you're gonna use. Okay.
Oh, okay, we have to watch this again. Fuck you.
Why does everyone like me?
She looks like she was smiling there for a second.
This is even better the third time. Really appreciate the goo.
I don't appreciate this.
Yeah, this game hurts pretty bad. Damn you all to hell. Get ready for the shoot bang.
Oh, thank you.
Remember, point straight and shoot. Never stop shooting. Don't want to get gummed to death by Grandma.
Okay, cool. That did it.
Yeah, you did it. Yep.
Is this the dumbest thing?
In the world? Nah. In this game? Maybe.
No, this is definitely the dumbest.
I don't know. There's some dumb shit in this game.
I was gonna say, it's this or it's the what do you call it? The double-bladed chainsaw.
That's the dumbest thing. Are you gonna run out of ammo again?
No, because I've got all that, I've got all that machine gun.
Oh. The machine gun that does nothing? Yep, that sucks.
I feel like this is supposed to be super cool and badass.
Is it?
I feel like it's supposed to be.
just
Like,
wanted
you're
a
getting
family.
You're getting dangled in the air.
Oh, hey, you did it.
Yeah. Like, you're getting dangled in the air by this giant monster screaming, I just wanted a family. You got your leg pierced together, you've got this stupid machine gun, and you're just, like, Ramboing away at it.
Quick, use it. The thing.
What?
That.
What was is that called the Albert?
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yep.
Fuck you.
Yep.
Playtime.
The Alberts. Be hilarious if she landed on Ethan and that was the end of the game.
I'd be cool with that ending.
Yeah, that'd be pretty good. Yay! She's dead forever. Ugh. Playing it safe.
Yup.
That's not true because there's DLC.
Oh.
Oh, look at these cool guys. I bet they're all super cool and won't disappoint me at all. I mean, what else could this game do to really disappoint me? It's been so bad so far. There's been so many bad things. What else can go wrong in the last 5 seconds of the game?
I'm Redfield.
No. No. No.
The saddest excuse for a Chris Redfield ever. What the fuck does that mean? I forgot how dumb that was!
He's cool guy Ethan. He has to give his one-liner. What took you guys so
So did
long?
Ethan know about this the whole time?
No, he's just trying to be a cool guy.
To be done with this babysitting job.
Job.
He just threw his phone out the window.
I miss you.
I kind of thought he was going to for a second.
No, he
I
didn't.
gotta get back to work. I love you, Ethan. I miss you so much. I'm sending tons of kisses. Bye, baby.
Fuck you.
Do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, cliche bullshit moment. Yes!
Yeah, fuck your wife.
I wouldn't do it now.
Yeah, probably not. Should totally go find Zoe, though.
Oh, poor Zoe. She died.
Man.
Completely unceremoniously.
This looks really fucking good.
Another open.
It's off-putting.
Door closed.
I like it.
Everything else in this game looks like garbage, though.
But this looks amazing. This
Meanwhile,
also looks pretty good.
So were the Bakers. It was that thing, Evelyn, who made them that way.
You just tried to humanize her at the end. Shut up.
What?
Now I've-
Umbrella Corporation? Redfield works for Umbrella now? What is going on?
I had just come to terms with losing Mia the first time, but now I've lost her again,
Good.
and the only other door I can see is closed.
So wait, I get a bad end just because Zoe, I chose the character I preferred?
Oh my god. They cram so much attempts at characterization for Ethan at the last, like, 1 minute of the game.
For
When he
real.
gets nothing throughout the rest of the game.
And
He's
all-
just a placeholder. Like, why do we care? I don't care. I don't care what sort of ending you got. It could have been the worst ending and I wouldn't give a shit.
Yeah. No, it's like all that characterization they force onto him, if you're supposed to be forcing yourself into his perspective the whole time, is completely antithetical to how I took the whole experience, so it's just like...
Yep. Who gives a shit? That looked pretty good. I'd eat it.
What?
They should have played a food.
Was it gumbo?
Nah, it was like spaghetti.
It's like gumbo.
Marguerite, we need more gumbo. Also, pick up 20 more pet collars. Lucas, you done fixing the scorpion key door.
Hey, who took the stupid bird for the bird painting puzzle out of the bird painting puzzle room?
I need to get into my den.
Zoe, why you keep hiding steroids behind rocks and fireplaces?
Zoe, you need to learn to put away your bra. I found it lying on the ground outside again. What are these credits? What am I supposed to be feeling looking at these credits?
What am I supposed to be feeling listening to this song?
Like, let's say that I liked the game.
Okay.
Okay, let's say I liked it. What are these credits supposed to do? Like, they're just showing me. They're literally showing me garbage. I'm being shown trash.
Well, do you remember this? Do you remember the setting of the game you just played?
Rundown Baker State in Louisiana.
Yep. I don't know, man. It's weird.
It's pretty weird. Like, there's something locked up then? They're just showing pictures of stuff.
That's exactly what they're
And
doing.
they flash to mannequins. Who cares? Ugh.
Yep. So that's Resident Evil 7, the main game.
I got more upset at the credits than I did at anything else in the game.
That is not true.
I don't know. I feel like I've come to terms with how bad the game is.
Okay.
But I've only, like, seen the whole credits, like, once.
Right. Which, that's fine. You're having an acute reaction now.
Yeah. It's all just culminating.
Alright, fair enough. Oh, man, it's
It's not good.
it's a rough. I don't want to call it a rough experience because the experience is fine-ish. It's not scary. I mean, I can
It's not scary.
I could see people being scared by this, but as someone who's played and been conditioned to,
You know, you're right. I can also see babies being scared by this game.
but
I'm just trying to isolate an audience.
oh yeah,
man.
no, I know. But as someone who Amnesia does both jump scares and dread and horror better. Five Nights at Freddy's does jump scares better.
Yeah. I
You
mean,
know,
sure,
and that tension of being chased. Like, you can pick examples of so many other horror games that do what RE7 tried to do better. It couldn't find a direction to focus on in terms of the horror elements. It couldn't find a direction to focus on in terms of the character, quote-unquote, elements. The only character that gets any characterization, the only two characters that get any characterization are Jack and Evelyn. You could argue Lucas, but it's all a lie because he's trying to act like he's still part of the family. But we have no idea what his motivation is for actually sticking around if he's been cured.
Right.
And it's not like they're giving him any things to give treatments to Evelyn, because you see that email like, hey, she started deteriorating. Is that something you guys knew about? And like, so I don't know.
Well, my where my head was going while you're talking about like the horror elements of this game was I was trying to think, were old Resident Evils actually scary? And they have their moments. Like Remake is pretty good, but like the original Resident Evils, they have their moments. But overall, and especially towards like the end games for like the first few of them, they're not horror so much. They have good elements of horror. The theme of horror is there. And I think more than anything, Resident Evil gets the theme of... The old Resident Evils get the theme of horror pretty well.
You know what they do exceptionally well is tension. Walking around in RE1 in the mansion, you are tense the whole time because you don't know which zombie you killed is going to get back up and start running at you at Mach 5.
The dogs busting through the window in that one corridor at the beginning.
The one corridor that you walk through where there's zombies banging on the window and you eventually... they eventually bust through on your third or fourth walk through the room, and that room is now forever covered with 8 zombies. Like there is constant tension built up that is reinforced by big moments. Like the first time a hunter happens, the first time a chimera happens.
Yep.
Like all of those are
Resident Evil 3's Nemesis.
Nemesis is
raw tension.
Yep. Tension mixed with horror.
Mm-hmm. Like you get the theming, you get the tension. You get horror elements here and there. You get characterization, some dramatic moments when, you come across certain injured characters, or like in the first Resident Evil, you meet other members of the STARS teams who have managed to survive, and then they get killed. Like, it's a good experience. Campy at times, but that's what Resident Evil is.
Yeah.
But this game just doesn't live up to any of that as well. Like,
no, it tried to cut into the first-person horror market. But it gives you enough combat to where you feel like you have agency over fighting things, but not enough combat to where you could do some interesting, intense combat sort of sequences.
Yeah, you're just shoot banging.
Yep.
Aim for the head, shoot bang.
Yep.
Is it dead? Cool, move on.
Right. Like, whereas RE4 or RE5, and the Resident Evil that shall not be named even, at least utilized combat in a way where you had to constantly be balancing the threat of death with using a decent combat engine.
Right. Yeah.
This doesn't do that at all. It's just a rail shooter, sans rail.
Right. And even building off of that, the earlier Resident Evils 0, 1, 2, 3, the combat, isn't anything special. You don't have super fancy combat maneuvers or anything like that. But combat in those games is more of a tool of survival than anything. Right. Do I waste the ammunition I need to get down this hallway, or can I risk running past these enemies? It's less about, the gameplay of combat and more about the choice of, should I engage in combat here? Is it worth the risk and the resource management? Whereas this game does not have the complex combat, and it doesn't have the resource management.
Right. I mean, haha, I ran out of ammo on the final boss because I had and not because I didn't manage my resources well,
but because the game's dumb.
Because I wasn't allowed to switch inventory when I was on the ground.
Which is just unforgivable.
Yeah.
You think someone would have caught that shit.
Yeah, oh, hey, maybe... Well, they did. That's why when you get the game over screen,
they let you
retry, manage inventory, or quit.
That's just...
And then you get to manage your inventory from the ether right before you stab Evelyn.
Right. Get a nice little redo. Hit the redo button.
The other side of it is... combat, whatever. It doesn't go far enough in that direction to be a compelling combat shooter. I think Dead Space is a mediocre experience in general, but what it does really, really well is in-your-face tension and combat. Constant threat of death if you're not on top of your game.
Right.
It doesn't do that well enough. On the other hand, it doesn't do the horror elements well enough because it's a collection of tropes. It's a collection of tropes from Resident Evil. It's a collection of tropes from Murder Rednecks and Creepy Little Girl, which have all been done in other games or done better elsewhere. Yeah. Maybe not. I don't know. I can't think of off the top of my head a Murder Redneck game, but I can think of plenty of movies that have done that.
It's enough of a theme like Murder Rednecks or even like Texas Chainsaw Massacre is what jumps to my head, especially based on the first dinner scene, where it might not have happened in a lot of games, but the theming is out there enough where people can recognize it as a trope.
Yes.
And like at times you can't call out games all the time for using tropes because
tropes are a convenient part of storytelling. I've often had a long, I have a quote unquote critique of Stranger Things season 1 with the character Barb. Everyone loves Barb to death, like a lot of people did, but she gets very little characterization. My thesis for that is Barb is completely identifiable by most of the audience that watches Stranger Things. Everyone knew a girl like that, or was that girl growing up that had the friend who was prettier than them and did whatever, and would leave that, kind of left them in the dust, and that's what made her compelling.
Right.
And so you can use tropes to characterize and set an element that you just don't have the time or energy or focus. It's not core enough to the story to merit its own development. But when all of your horror elements are a series of tropes, you don't spend enough time developing on your horror to actually give anyone to chew on.
For this particular game, it's less of like creators choosing to use a trope and then fitting that into their context, as well as you can, and more like someone picked a handful of horror themed tropes, put them into a box, shook the box, and then dumped out a few.
Yeah. I also think that Ethan meeting Mia off the bat was a misstep.
Well, like I said at the beginning, I think this game would be better if it was just Mia. If we cut Ethan out of the picture and we just start as Mia, regaining consciousness, realizing what's going on, struggling through infection, and escaping.
Yes, because then you get some compelling body horror, you get some really compelling, there's the Bakers.
Whoopee. Jack looks super mad. Oh, is there a post-credit sting? Is that what we're waiting for?
I think so. What?
Is this the post-credit sting? Oh, you died 14 times.
Wow, it feels like more.
Yeah. Look at all those stats. I wonder what you unlocked.
Madhouse difficulty. The Albert 01R.
Yeah, you got a special weapon. You learned the secrets of defense.
What the fuck does that mean?
Additional free content, not a hero. Right, that doesn't cost money.
I hate you, Chris Redfield.
Not a Redfield.
Not a game. But anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not the worst thing.
It's a bland experience, and when you compare it to some of the fun you might have had in older Resident Evils, you're going to feel like it fell short in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
At least what I took away from it and what I think you took away from it.
Yeah. And I don't know. I a lot of people really praise this game. I don't get it. I'm not going to say that people are wrong for having enjoyed this, because I can see people enjoying it. I can see it being a fun experience, but I just don't see it being memorable.
Yeah, at least not for me, not for you,
I'm already starting to forget stuff about the game.
Everything after the Baker estate is a blur in my memory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, basically. So.
Alright, well, I think we're done here.
Yep, good night.
Yeah.